Long time no see! How is everybody doing today? I'm doing the setting up now. So I'm going to show you how I am going to do DIY Chinese noodles, alright? I hope you guys can see from here. My kitchen is really small. But I'm going to try and make this as much visual for you guys so that you can get you can see me and my kitchen and how I work at the same time. Now you can't see my face. Okay, you can see me now, right? Okay guys, welcome. I noticed you guys been watching my video and I want to welcome especially those of you who just joined and are new to my channel. And I hope you guys enjoy what I'm doing today. Today I'm going to show you how I do my noodles, the wonton noodle from scratch. This is an egg noodle. The Chinese like to make them into wonton noodles, and I'm going to show you how to do that. This recipe comes with the alkaline water. The usage of alkaline water is to make it more yellowy. Why they use the alkaline is because you can cook this both way, because this noodle need to be boiled in the water, in the stock or in a clear water before you could use it. So if you don't have this alkaline effect, the noodles will stick to each other. It will never be separated. So this noodle, the alkaline water, will help to separate up the water so that you guys don't have to deal with spreading the noodles all the time. Alright, so I hope I can. This is not so good. I'm gonna try this way, alright, so you guys can see me better. Is this better? Okay, if you're too shy to give comments, it's still okay. And I hope this is clear enough. I have a mixer here and I'm gonna make just the dough first of all. And let me see if I can do like this so you can see clearly. Let me just remove this. So we start off with the flour. So I'm using plain flour. I have made some measurement. It's about 175 grams of plain flour, or you can use bread flour. So I'm gonna just add 175 grams, but I'm gonna make double portion because my daughter is coming over tomorrow for lunch. So she liked this, and she bought me a pasta making machine on my birthday during September. So to make her happy and to show that I'm going to really use her pasta machine, that's why I decided to do this live streaming. So about 300 and let me see, 300, 150, 175 grams of plain flour times 2. Alright, so you add it up yourself. And what you need is the water. I have some water here. These are just normal water. So I'm going to be adding this alkaline water. You can make your own alkaline water with just baking soda. It's really easy. You need to bake the baking soda in the oven for half an hour in low speed, in low heat and low speed. And then when it is done, you just mix them with water, and this is considered as an alkaline water. So the alkaline water is really good if you want to use it for making noodles and pasta. So I'm going to be using about 2 teaspoons of alkaline water. Agar-agar, alright? Agar-agar. So I'm going to pour this into my noodles. And before I do that, I'm just going to add about 2 teaspoons of salt. 1, 2, I like it a bit saltier. So I'm going to pour everything in here. As you pour them, you start to notice, I don't know if you can see from here, but you can see it afterwards. The minute you pour them into the flour, it will turn yellow in color. It's because of alkaline effect. And over here I have 2 eggs that is beaten. But I would like to just use the egg yolk. So let's see. Alright, the egg is really small, so I'm just going to be using the egg yolk. So you need about 2 egg yolk. If they are big, then it's okay to use 2, but if they are like this small, it's better to use 3 So I'm going to use 3 egg yolk. Some recipes call for the whole egg, but I'm not going to try. I'm going to see how it looks like first. So that's all you need. Flour, egg, alkaline water, and salt. So I'm going to turn on the machine now and let this mix properly. I don't want to on it too quickly because it will splash all over and then my kitchen will be in a mess. So just let this work for about 10 minutes. We'll speed up again a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna speed up a little bit. What happened? I off it. Okay, I'm doing the wrong way. So speed up the heat, the speed a little bit. So when you see it is a bit too dry, what you can do is to add the egg yolk. Alright, and then speed up a little bit more. So when you are speeding up, it mixes very fast, right? So the dough will come together even faster. And you will see it's splitting up now. When it's splitting up, it means that it is too dry. So this is where you want to add more egg yolk, egg white. So I'm going to add this gradually a little bit more so that it all comes together. It's flying all over the place now, you see that? Okay, so it's still splitting up. I'm going to add more. Okay, so I want to make sure that it comes together as a ball so that I could knead them by hand. The table is moving. My table is not so stable. So it's coming together now. Okay, I'm going to slow down. Once it comes together, you can slow down on the speed. Alright. Hi everybody! So, you just let this work for like 10 minutes. So I'm going to put this aside. And don't forget the salt. It's really easy to make. And with that, I'm going to be using this pasta machine to make the noodles. And I hope this is clear enough with the light, with the lighting. Alright, so as you can see, the pasta is coming together now, like a ball. So I'm going to keep the rest of the stuff. Okay, you want to be able to keep this pasta and let it rest for at least 10 minutes before you use it. Okay. Let me just off this and feel how it feels like. I would love to have a little bit more, maybe a little bit more with white. Little bit, just a little bit more. And then I'm going to stop this again. You don't want it to be too soft because when it's too soft, it's going to be really difficult to work with later. So you want the texture to be really smooth. So you have to make sure you work on this machine for at least 10 minutes. I can't catch it. I want to catch it. Okay, let me just off it and see. Okay. So you really have to feel it yourself. Alright, this is okay. Okay, this is all you need to do. Just make sure that you have them work slowly. It's okay, take the time. So I'm just going to let you guys chat with you guys for a while before I thank you for the thumbs up. So I'm going to put the light back. It's so Christy, hello Christy, how are you? Hope you're doing well, Christy. Long time no see. I am so glad to be able to talk to you guys. You good? I'm so sure that you are good. Otherwise, you won't be here. I'm fine. I'm really fine. Alright, I have actually a really big news to announce also today. I haven't released this news yet. I thought since I started from YouTube, I want to let you guys know that I'm actually found a job. And let me just say, how's the house fixing coming? Oh, it's a lot of work. And I would love to let you guys know that let me just off this for a while. Alright. Okay, the house renovation is slowly picking up. We have to seek professional help. We are actually all our furniture, kitchen furniture is already here in the house. So today I'm going to show you how it looks like in the kitchen, in the living room, how it looks like, so you can have an idea how the kitchen is going to look like in the future. So as you can see, this is the refrigerator. This is the refrigerator, and if I'm not wrong, this is the oven and this is the microwave. And if I'm not wrong, this is what is this? I have no idea what is this. Oh, I have no idea. What is this? This is some kind of appliances. So these are all our, what we call it, the appliances. And over there, that's the bench. And we have more shelf. And over here behind me, there are much more shelf. And I'm so glad that this morning, it was actually all over the place when the IKEA people came. They just dumped everything into this room. So I was telling LG, I think we have to work in a very efficient way because we don't have enough space. So this morning I decided to organize them, all the top shelf, the bottom shelf, the refrigerator, the oven, all in one side. And because we are expecting a sofa into this room, so can you imagine how cramped this is going to be? So I will be doing this organizing work for him because I rather not be putting my hand into fixing this place up. Is the fridge coupled with a freezer? Yes, it is. It has this really high box where you could put your drinks upstanding. That's the latest version. I like that very much because, you know, Asian, we have a lot of sauce, right? So it's good that we let it stand up. It doesn't look organized to me. Yeah, I know. It doesn't look organized to you yet because I haven't started yet. I only split them up, but I'm going to organize them because when you are building a kitchen, you have to start from the ground. And we also, you can't see the finish. Yes, of course you can see the finished product. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the top shelf first, and then follow by the bottom shelf, and then follow in by the refrigerator, the microwave, the oven, and also the rest of the items, and slowly, lastly, the countertop, and then the door for all the cupboards. So hopefully we get some help, but if we don't, you know, it will just take time, and I hope that somebody can come and help us. So I'm going to be organizing this today, and we'll see what happens. Hello, the fridge is always coupled with the freezer. Yes, it is. But some people in Sweden, because we store our food quite a lot, because we don't want to do that, because people from the countryside, they do that. They usually have a fridge and then a freezer separately. But because we are staying so close to the shop, which is just 50 meters, the supermarket, so there's no reason for us to stock our food. And we want to make sure that the kitchen is efficient, so we are not cramping in freezer in, because I noticed that before. I have to the freezer is not something that you open all the time. You only maybe open once a day. So we have our freezer in another room. I might take vacation, by the way, and help you finish. Yeah, we wish that too. I hope so too. But I think LG, he has 2 sons, and maybe they will be able to help us. Just hope that they are able to do that. So as you can see, it's really in a mess. I've been really busy, and I'm gonna show you the rest of the dough. All right, and I'm gonna announce with you a news, but let me just check the dough first. All right, okay, so the dough is supposed to be like this. It's not going to stick onto your hand. So when you have this consistency, it means that it is ready. So what I'll do is that I'm going to put this up. This is not the best mixer. It drops and it's not very stable. So what you want to do is you cover this with a cloth. But I definitely recommend a cling film plastic sheet, so that you keep the moist in the what do you call that, the container. So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to just cover them, all right, so that it will not dry out. So you put this to somewhere that is a bit moist, and you want to make sure that you let it rest at least 10 to 20 minutes before you use it. All right, about the news, right? You guys know that I haven't had a really proper job for a long time, because I didn't find anything that are suitable for me. And I think God has been really kind to me. And I'm very particular what I want to do. I spent almost 15 years of my life working in a corporate firm, doing paperwork, doing all the administration and sales job. I was really tired, because I didn't like the job. I didn't enjoy what I was doing. That's why I started the YouTube channel, because my main interest is on traveling and on food. So I got this really good opportunity. I went for interview just last week by chance, and there was this company. It's not a company, it's a non-profit organization. And they were looking for somebody who can help them to start an integration project. And reason why they want to do that, because this non-profit organization has received a prize from the Princess of Sweden, that they want to support them financially, because they know that this profit organization is genuinely wanting to help people, especially people who are needy. I do not know whether you guys been following my stories. I ever did try to start an integration project, because I noticed people from other country, when they move to Sweden, they have nothing to do, and I wanted to help them so that they could come up to the society, meet the Swedish people, and practice the language. That was my main interest. And I also feel like, thank you. And also, because I like to help people, being a foreigner myself, to move from a country, from English speaking to some country that is non-English speaking, it's really tough. And when I was working in my previous non-profit organization, I notice a lot of women, especially the women, they have problem sleeping at night because they have nothing to do. They were dependent on the government for money. Aha, okay, I tried that. Yes, I tried that. And they practically they depend on sleeping pill to keep them to sleep every night because they were like me. They come from places like in Arabs country. Most of them are quite highly educated, and when they move to a new country, they don't have the job that they want because they have to start everything from scratch, right? And it is really frustrating if you can't understand the language. So I wanted to help them by starting a language cafe, and it was so good, the response. I got 80 people, women and men, come to my language cafe on the first day when I opened it. So that was many years ago. I was really excited, and then I thought that, hey, maybe this is my direction. This is God calling, maybe this is what that drive me into helping other people, and I think I would serve a purpose. Unfortunately, the organization that I work with was not honest. They actually fooled me into starting up this project so that they can get fund from the EU. When I get the money, they refuse to support me on my language cafe, which is my own integration project. So I decided, well, this doesn't serve any purpose at all. They want to keep the money all by themselves. So I must well quit because we need money. There's not much money to start a cafe. And usually these people from other country, they don't have a job and they cannot afford to buy a fika or coffee or tea because they don't have a job. So I felt really sorry. So I came up with my own pocket money to support this integration project with my own money and for a certain time. And I said to myself, why am I doing this? I enjoy what I'm doing, but I was going broke because I didn't have the money too. Myself, I didn't have a job. So I quit, and I told myself ever since, I said, if I ever have a chance to start and to help other people who are from other country and have difficulties in getting into the Swedish societies and getting their life back, I would love to do that. So this non-organization company found me, and they think that I'm a very suitable candidate because of what I did before. I was interviewed twice with the newspaper, and they really liked the idea. And there was an organization, a charity organization, put in 12,000 to support my project. But I didn't get a single cent out from this because of that organization, which was not honest, and they didn't allow me to use the money for the language cafe. So I was very depressed because I didn't knew that, I was quite naive. So I decided to say, okay, maybe I'll do it on my own. But it's really difficult. You really need to have a good financial supporter behind you, better government department. So I found this company, this non-organization, and I said, you know what, I'm going to help you guys because the Princess of Sweden, they gave them the first prize for last year for being the most integrated cultural integration non-profit organization. And I said, what the heck? What am I waiting for? Let's help them. So I talked to the boss and I said, I have a plan. And I said, why don't we use food to integrate people, both the Swedish people and the foreign talent, right? And we have a lot of foreign talent. And they are just not utilized. They are not stimulated enough. They are not given the chance or a meeting place to meet up with other people so that they could develop their interest or maybe start a business later on. So this is what I want to do. So I'm going to start a project which includes food. So I'm going to introduce both of them, the Swedish and the foreign talent, into getting together by cooking together. So this is a really fun project, and I always dream of doing that. I never have a chance to do that, and I'm confident that this project works, because I think genuinely we want to help people and without profit. And with this in mind, I think it would be very good for a country like that, where winter is so long. It's about 6 months. They have nothing to do. They have no places to go. And this would be a very good opportunity for them to get to know each other and to learn something valuable from each other, instead from each other. So I'm going to be starting next year's food bring people together. It's true. So I'm really excited. The companies hire me right away, because I was telling them about what I personally feel, and since they have the support from the royal family, so I said, let's do this. And I want to make sure that we do it good and we start it right. So I will be starting 1st of November. It is going to be my long time first job here in Sweden, which I'm really excited. I had job before, but it wasn't me. And this is a job that I felt like I was called for a purpose. And I just hope that I could take it easy and put focus onto helping people. I've been in a very difficult situation for like the past 15 years, where I came here and I have no friends and no family to support, no people to talk to. So I understand how it is like to being a foreigner, whether you are educated or not, whether you're black or white, it is a place where you can meet without any expectation or any condition, and you could meet each other and enjoy each other culture, language, and knowledge. And hopefully this is something that is fun. So I will be doing they call that in Swedish, it's called a house mother. A house mother means that I will be in charge of renting out that premise. It's going to be so nice, because that place is really beautiful. It's a small cottage, very traditional, and it was built, I think it was 17th century. And they try to preserve this place as the original condition, and it's really beautiful inside. And when I stepped into that place, I was thinking, wow, I'm being found. I've been like, I don't know, I was speechless. I said, this is a perfect place for people to find peace in each other with no expectation. So I hope that this is going to be working, and so you guys know, in my future live streaming, I will be incorporating this. Hey, I will be incorporating my work, because I think that if I'm going to do live streaming on that, maybe that might inspire other people to do what I do. Because I think we need people, and we need people, I think we need to give ideas to people like you and me. We all can be creative. We all can help each other out. And if we all have a same goal as to integrate with each other and help each other out, this place will be a much better place to live in. I don't care whether you are in Africa, you are in Colombia, whether you are in Israel, right? So I think it is a really important role in my life, and that I am able to share what I personally believe in. And I think most importantly, love is the only condition that requires for me to do this job, is to put my whole heart in it. And hopefully people will find that these meetings is useful and beneficial and give people peace. So let's see, all right? And I'm going to keep you guys posted, and I'm going to do some live streaming and to helping this organization build up a strong foundation with both people from all over the world to come together as one nation. Alright, so guys, this is going to be done. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. So let's put this. Swante, go, come. Oh, Swante, come here, darling. Oh, my kitty. This is the Swante. Swante, say hello to the audience. Say hi. Hey. Did you see yourself? Can you see? You just woke up. He has eyes. One eye is bigger than the other. Right? See it? He's my little cutie pie. Right? Are you my cutie pie? Yeah, I have to wipe my hand. And I have to put him somewhere because he's going to be jumping on my pasta. And I don't want cat hair in my food. Alright, I'm going to lock him up in the bedroom. Go in and I'm going to close the door. And you have to go and sleep. So guys, let's start off. Let me just wipe my hand first before I work. Okay. So let me just clean my hand first. I have some alcohol somewhere. Yep. Okay. So let's start off with the pasta. All right. So I'm going to wear my glasses now, and I'm going to try and put this. I have done pasta before, but that was many years ago. So I'm going to put this. As you can see, it has rest, but I would prefer it to be resting even longer. I'm gonna just try and remove this. Okay. So you want to put some flour. I have separated this dough. And I'm going to put some tapioca flour. This is tapioca flour. If you don't have tapioca flour, you can use plain flour. I think tapioca flour is better because it helps to split this even more. So I'm going to just put just knead them. You want to be able to knead them into a ball. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to see. I'm going to put them on the table. Okay. So you actually need somewhere you could work better. With a big table, I think would be very good. So I'm going to cut this into 2 or 3, maybe 3 pieces. Alright, and I'm going to roll them into balls. I'm going to try and roll this first. Going to make sure you use a plastic film and cover them, and I'm going to just run this into the machine. So I'm going to put some more flour at the surface, just a little bit. So I'm going to run this into the machine. Let's see if I can stand this side so you guys can see me work. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can try and okay, you know why? It's too thin. Okay, I'm gonna, because you can adjust you want to be the maximum, the space, so that you could roll this in first of all. And then you want to push this first on the first one. This is a manual pasta machine. Yeah, okay. And then make sure you have plenty of flour. So I'm going to put the flour more on each side. Okay. Alright. So close the cap. There's some gap in between. So again, I'm going to cut this pasta into two because it's going to be so long. So I'm going to put this closer, just one step closer. And then I'm going to run this in the machine again. Alright, you want to make sure that it's not too white. So, you see, it's getting thinner and thinner. And of course, you want to, I don't think so you should make anything. I'm going to cut this again. And I'm going to join this one more time. And I'm going to close this even more so that it's even more thinner. Alright, so that's it. So this is done on one side. Put them aside. You want to stretch them a little bit. And I'm going to do the second one. Pull a little bit. Okay, with the pasta machine it's much easier. So now you want to do the rest. So I'm going to try and make this too. I'm going to open this a little bit and I'm going to put the second portion in. Okay, let's see now the closer. Okay, now this is even thicker. Okay, right, guys, I'm not making this really thinly because I prefer to eat them quite thick. So make sure that the pasta is flour on both sides, right, the front and the top and the back. And this time you have to switch this to the last one. And then I'm going to try and see if this is going well with the thinnest noodle machine. Oh, that's good. Look, it's coming up. It's coming up. Look. All right, so this is looking really good. Exactly what I want. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Really thin and fine. So let me just put them in put them on a plate. And you want to make sure that they don't stick to each other. So put on some flour and spread the flour around. Okay, and then put the noodle in on here. So the reason why you're doing this is because you don't want the noodle to stick to each other. So you can see the noodles are really soft. So you can air dry this. Some people, they like to hang this on a, you know, you can hang this in a clothing wire somewhere where you could dry this. And because I will be using this tomorrow, so I'm not going to hang this up. So I'm going to continue to make the rest. So guys, you see, it's really, really easy. It's not that difficult, isn't it? And I'm going to show you. So if you have any question, go ahead and ask. If I miss it, just need to copy your comment and send it to me again so I can see the comment. See, it's really beautiful. It is exactly the width that I'm looking for. See? Right. It's fine. So I'll put in more flour, and you want to mix this like this. So in Sweden, just one patch like this, it costs about 12 kroner. That is about $2 Singapore dollars. It's quite expensive. So we bought this some times ago, and I really like doing my own stuff so that I know what I'm eating. Alright guys, this is all I want to share with you. I hope you guys enjoy this, and thank you for chatting with me. And I hope that I could see you guys more often here. And if you have just subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you. And thank you for your comment, Christy, and the rest of you, and the thumbs up. And I'm really looking forward to see you again. Tomorrow, I will be doing a live streaming, how to put everything together. So now I have the wonton noodles. And tomorrow, I will be doing the wonton fillings. Wonton is the dumplings. So I have some pork, and I'm going to marinate the pork, and I'm going to make them into a wonton. And tomorrow you get to see how I put everything together to a wonton. I have a recipe. It's in YouTube also. You can find under noodles. It's wonton noodles, but there I use the ready-made one. I didn't make myself. So in this case, you can make yourself like I did, and it's really easy, right? And I hope you guys enjoy this, and please do share our channel with your friends by clicking on the share button. And if you want to get notification on my next live streaming, I would love for you to subscribe, and also please put the notification on. So every time when I go on live, you will be able to get a signal from YouTube that I'm hopping on live. Alright guys, enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye. Yes.